Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the AMX 1357. It's a Tier 7 French premium light tank, and this one's located on the west spawn of Sand River under the command of Fluffylilkitten of Philo. Now, it's an autoloader. It's got 7 shots in the magazine. They're 57mm ammunition, 6-pounder rounds, and they're very effective at going into the enemy. You see that bustle at the rear, that's where the autoloader mechanism is. Now, it's based on the AMX 13-ton chassis, which was the winner of the competition for the French light tank. Oh, that was a friendly shot from one of his teammates. Now, Fluffylilkitten doesn't really care that he's in a light tank. He doesn't care he's in a light tank at all. He'll attack the enemy as if he is in a heavy tank or a medium tank. Even though his job is normally to spot the enemy, he gets quite aggressive in his little AMX 1357, and I'm expecting that we're going to see a replay that looks like that from here. Now, he's bouncing over the dunes, which is something I like doing in my AMX 1357. I've got one of these, and it's my little murder kitten. And I think that Fluffylilkitten thinks so too. He's taking it up into the north. One of the great things about this tank is the speed. It really is quite quick, and that means once you've actually locked onto an enemy target, you can just death circle them and fill them full of holes, and there's not a lot they can do, but you've only got 7 shots, so you need to make them count. And Fluffylilkitten's carrying nothing but APCR in this to make sure it counts. With standard ammo, he would only have penetration of 143, but with APCR, he's got penetration of 195, so he'll go through most of the targets he aims at, and it's 90 hit points alpha damage every time he hits them. Okay, first target is an FB201, but he can't get a shot. Over there in the dunes, you can see an IS. He tries one, and he gets to hit that one. And another. No. Good shot, that last one, but it wasn't his kill. The kill actually went to the VK4503, and he's relocating because he was seen. Now, one of the things you do have to watch out for, though, in the AMX is physics. Because it's so fast, you can easily flip this vehicle. Not a problem at all. Okay, he's reloaded. He's got a fresh magazine ready to go. Right, it's a KB3 out in the dunes. But I think he's thinking twice. Nobody's really gone up to the north yet. And there's possibly enemy forces up there. I'm wondering if he's thinking about going up north. He's hugging the ridgeline at the moment to get spots for his team. And there's the T71, his opposite number. And it looks like that T71's angling to try and get shots into him. Yeah, he was seen. So he's pulling back. Right, over the dunes to the south, we've still got that KB3. In fact, there's a bunch of enemy tanks down there. But I feel certain there's enemy forces up in the north. Go behind the IS-2, not to interrupt his aiming, but we've got a nice hull down position here. No shots on the target though. Oh, KB3's coming up a bit high. One through, and the second one. And we fired the 45 TP, but it was just too narrow an aim. That T71 keeps popping up. Oh, Black Prince just took a round. Oh, needs to be careful. If he keeps getting hit like that, he'll be out the game. Okay, there's that T71. We've got a full magazine. It's a good idea to reload after you've shot a few. T71's only got 2 hit points. We can get him with 1 shot. Yep, lovely one. He's out the game, but we were seen. So we're pulling back, ambush, and get back into cover, then re-engage the enemy afterwards. Right, can we put rounds into the Carnarvon using Quickie Baby's ramps? Okay, now we've locked on. We'll fire all of these rounds in. He does the death circle. firing as he retreats. And he's fired all his rounds, so he's in reload. And he did get a nice amount of damage in there, but it was the IS-2 who got the kill on the Carnarvon. Now, we're not fully loaded yet. We've got a T-28 prototype down the corner. We've got his side as well, which means we can put a lot of damage in. But we're going to have to run away after doing so. Oh, no, missed on that one. Got that one in. And another. And another. And he's now reloading. He missed on one shot. Failed to fire one shot, but he did get away before the T-28 prototype could turn to fire at him. And he's reloading. Getting behind cover of the rock. He's got to keep out of the way of that T-28 who just wiped out our BK-4503. And we were seen, so we need to get behind that wreck. Okay, we're far enough away now that we can't be hit. With 3 tanks up on the enemy. And there was somebody in the north because the T-34-100 got around the other side, came up behind us, and he's wiped out our Arty. Or has he? No, the GW Panther's still there. My mistake. And we put one into the T-34. Second one fails. Missing a few shots here, but we get the kill shot. Is he going to pop for a reload? Yes, he does. Good. So with 4 tanks up on the enemy now. Now, Fluffylilkitten's in platoon with Targi in the IS-2. And Targi's got 2 kills already, so has Fluffylilkitten. So they've still got the chance of getting a brothers in arms if they can get a kill extra per piece. And Targi's actually got full health. But so has Fluffylilkitten. Oh, there's a Progetto. Now we're getting close to where that T-28 prototype was last seen. Targi's looking in that direction. Is he firing at the Progetto? He might be the Progetto. Okay, looks like we're going to have to find the T-28 again. There he is. Oh, he's up on the ridgeline now. He's locked on, but it's long range shooting. And none of those shots. Oh, only one shot ricocheted. And the last one went in and killed him. But we found the enemy Arty and we're reloading. Almost completed reload, and okay, now we're ready to fight. TheOni's going up the riverbed, but we can go in and kill that GW Panther, and then we can get rid of the Wizzy 120. I think Wizzy 120 first. His primary target. We're locked on. Getting closer. I think we're going to get really close before we start unloading. Oh, unfortunately, a couple of those shots hit the front plate. We're going to have to retreat. Yep, still with one shot in the magazine, but it was the wise decision. You don't want to let a shell from that Wizzy 120 wipe you out. We're now 3 tanks up on the enemy, and he's only got 15 rounds of ammo left. They lost their Wizzy 120 to our T-28. So I think he might be about to do some sniping on that Progetto 46. There he is. Oh, he's coming this way. 1 in, 2, 3, takes his first damage, 4, 5, and oh, he doesn't get the kill shot, but he's got 1 left in the magazine. Can he? Oh no, he failed. He's in reload. Oh, he's chasing after that Progetto, and oh, gets killed. That's so sad. He had 3 kills. He tried for the ram. He missed on that last shot, and it just, oh dear. Progetto's the last enemy tank, so it's going to be over very quickly. But he tried for the ram kill, and the Progetto just managed to reload in time. And the Progetto's now just killed our KB-13, but he's not going to last very long because Targi will take revenge on him. Yep, got him. And that's game. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first-class tanker, and it's the first-class tanker that Fluffylilkitten's had in his AMX 1357. He also got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage during the battle, a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. And the win rate for the battle was 5958, super income standard. So let's have a look at the team scores. Well, if you look at the damage, he didn't get the highest amount. That went to the 45 TP. He got 3,070. But the highest score overall in the game was actually Progetto, the one that killed him. He managed to get 3,086, but for some reason didn't pick up the high caliber. The next high score on Fluffylilkitten's team was the IS-2 with 2,443. That was Targi, and then came Fluffylilkitten with 2,382. So let's have a look at the kills. Well, the highest scorer was actually the Progetto. He managed to get 5 kills, which included Fluffylilkitten. And then we've got Targi and Fluffylilkitten. Each had 3 kills, which is a pity, because if actually Fluffylilkitten had retreated, instead of trying to fire that last shot and missing and then going for the ram kill, then they both would have had enough for brothers in arms. So they just missed out there on getting it. But when it came to base XP, it was Fluffylilkitten who did the best. He got 1,375. Then we got Targi with 918. And then we've got the 45 TP who managed to get 890. If we look at detail report, he fired 49 rounds during that battle, got 38 direct hits, 29 penetration, damage of 2,382 hit points, of which 351 were at more than 300 meters. Those are the tanks that he was firing at in the dunes. He received 4 hits from the enemy. All of them were penetrations. The armor on the AMX 13 is not that heavy. In fact, it's very, very light indeed, so that the tank can go fast. And that means just about anything that hits it is going to go straight through. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did damage assistance of 1,824 hit points. That was the spotting. On a premium count, he earned 87,677 credits. But, and here's the kicker, even after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he actually made a loss of 63,729 credits, and that's because he fired nothing but APCR during the battle. 137,200 credits worth of APCR. So which is one of the reasons why, if you're going to use this vehicle, I think it's much, much better if you load half and half. You know, half APCR, half standard AP, and you fire standard AP to start with, and if you really must, you fire the APCR later on. Or if you come up against a tough target, then you load a magazine of APCR to deal with it. But trying to fire APCR all the way through can really be a killer in terms of credits. But he did pick up 2,062 XP, times 2 for the first victory, got 413 for a premium vehicle, got 2,062 for personal reserves, and that meant he took 6,600 experience points away at the end of the battle. And as he says, light tank, don't care. Well, yes, he was very aggressive during that battle. He was taking the fight to the enemy and picking off any targets of opportunity that he came across. Just a pity that he didn't escape after coming across that Progetto and missing with that last shot. But I'm sure you'll won't make that mistake again. If you fire on the enemy, don't try and come back. Run away and live another day. So congratulations, Fluffylilkitten. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.